All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. Well, we have the install going on the big computer, so we're coming to you this morning with the laptop. And I wanted to do a call this morning on when is the time changing. So maybe some of you may have saw my free daily coaching or my ranch report on Facebook Live, where I went out and it was dark time to try to get some of the animal stuff done, because right now how the sun comes up and how the timing is for free daily coaching, it overlaps, and so my scheduling is all off. That, in addition to the project that I've been working on over the past about 30 days now, really full steam into this next phase, has just consumed a lot of what I'm doing. So, and then add into that, different ranch projects and different things going on here in real time, right, in personal life. And what that equals up to was some dropped balls over here on Free Daily Coaching, trying to get some things done here at Free Daily Coaching and to try to do these things over here, and everything, trying to do it all at once just became, on my end, an overcommitment. I started overcommitting to what I could actually do, right? Instead of just being realistic and say, okay, this is what I could accomplish, this is what I could accomplish, this is what I will do each and every day. And be realistic, I was trying to take on a little bit more than what I was really willing to commit the time to, right, in the beginning there. So what I had to do is just change and refocus and put some priorities, and get some other things, some side projects completed, so that I could really focus my time and energy where it was that I said I would focus that time and energy. So the reason I wanted to share this on Free Daily Coaching this morning is because many times when we start a home-based business, when we're trying to do network marketing, direct sales, when we're trying to simply build a team of people, or we're trying to build a residual income from home, when we become our own boss, just becoming our own boss is not enough, right? It's really just not enough. And the reason that it's not enough is because when we just become our own boss, it's up to us to get everything done. And sometimes we don't necessarily have the entire outline. We don't know all the steps of what's required to get accomplished to get to the end result. So when that happens and we're the driving factor, what usually happens is we fall off, or we change paths, we change directions. And so often that happens. And I wanted to bring that up because, by working with other people, by putting people in place in my business and in my life to be accountable to, you can actually deter that. You can deter yourself from getting too far off track and staying focused by simply putting the right people into place in your life and then following those actions. So that's why that's simply what I wanted to talk about this morning on Free Daily Coaching. We're going to go back into it full steam again tomorrow. I know we've left off, and there's a couple pieces missing to the lead capture system that we showed last week. And this is so funny because we've tried a bunch of different things that we've been building, myself and Rob. And in that time, we've had to switch it over 3 or 4 different times, okay? And build it over 3 or 4 different times. So each time I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you I'm going to do it this way. No, I'm going to show you this way. So what I started doing the other day, and what we have is we actually have a workflow system, right? A funnel or a flow chart that actually shows what we're doing, right? Step by step. But in some of those flow charts, there's like 2 or 3 different actions, 2 or 3 different flows going together. Like there may be an email flow here and a webinar flow here on top of that, right? Some different systems, if you will, that are overlaying on top of each other. So what I really wanted to do, so that I could totally make sure that I got it and I understood just with the flow system too, and this is before we found another, right, an external flow system that could incorporate all of these so we could see them all together, was literally create a visual representation of what was happening, right? So starting from the capture page, listing out everything that was happening, then to the automated messages, what was the system? Were they doing yes or no, right? Based on people's actions, what was happening? And then literally building that visual funnel. What does that look like, right? If they go there, they go all the way back up. If yes, if no, you can see there's yeses and nos, and there's yes, and there's this entire chart, and then boom, it goes from there, and then down to here, right? And then a whole nother boom, 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 right? And so it's not totally done, but the reason that I was doing that was so that you could actually, so that I could see it too, and I could draw it maybe on a big whiteboard or on a big poster board, really, and get a good picture of it so you could see the different components and how they were all working, right? And it was not just for me, but it was for myself, but so I could share with someone else, because someone else asked me something and I was like, oh, I don't know the answer to that because I don't know where that's going. Right? And some of those things I didn't know just because we hadn't decided, and some I didn't know because I didn't have the mental picture drawn in my mind, so I didn't know how it was all connected. And so when I finish this, which I will hopefully be doing the visual finish up of this week sometime, then I'll be showing you all of that. And then what I'm doing right now is just getting this project lined up so that we can actually announce this and offer this to our team and our constituents. What we built is something really special, and I'm really excited about it. And the reason is because originally Rob and I are partnered up to promote a new opportunity, right? So that you, and many of you guys already know that. But in addition to that, prior to that, promoting this opportunity, Rob helped me build out one of my first products online, and we started building that out and doing a soft launch on that to see how that would go. And as we did that, that's what kind of led into this partnership on doing this other thing. And so as we did this, that was one of the pieces. And as we started building out this other thing, we recognized, hey, we could do this, but not just for this one thing. We could do this for multiple things. We could do this for people that were trying to build an online business, whether they wanted to participate in this opportunity or not, and they'd still be able to use these tools, these products, the training, everything that we're doing together. And so that's what we're building out, something even bigger than what we conceptualized in the beginning. And so because of that, it's become more work, right? It's always takes longer than you think. It's more work than you think. It costs more than you think, right? When you think about it in your mind, you think of the best ideal. And so because we've been able to really create this flow, and we know exactly what needs to happen. We have that LoRa, right, if you will. Now that we have that completed, and it's changed, it's been a dynamic process. Now that we have that completed, all I have now to do is simply take action, to do the work, insert it, and start to fill out the build. And so because of that, it's going to free up a little bit of that mental brain energy to be able to finish off some of these things that we're doing here at Free Daily Coaching, especially over these next 3 months as we power through the last quarter of 2016. We really want to rock this out. So that was a big telling you guys what's going on, what's happening with Free Daily Coaching, what's happening here on the ranch. So you guys know, so that you guys that are here on a regular basis, that want to stay plugged in, that have stayed plugged in, know exactly what's going on and what we're doing. So that's what it is. That's what we've been doing. I'm looking forward to doing some more things with you. This afternoon, maybe for the very first idea, after I finish this first workflow project, maybe this afternoon we'll be able to jump on, depending on time. We have a few client calls, so we'll see if we are. You can check the Facebook group, our Free Daily Coaching group on Facebook, or simply check your email for a pop-up message that says pop-up webinar, and we'll see you on Free Daily Coaching the next time. Thanks for joining us.